This was the meal I had at least 6 times a week when I lost over 60 pounds. It was designed to make it as convenient as possible and has 550 calories with 53 grams of protein. The protein source that I always used was either chicken or turkey breast, and what I did was buy it pre-packaged in 400 gram plastic bags. This is perfect for exactly 2 times 200 gram servings. Each one has 230 calories with 43 grams of protein. Now what I also did was buy the meat pre-sliced. The simple and honest reason is that I was simply too lazy to slice meat myself, so I needed something super convenient that would allow me to stick to my calorie goal, and this was perfect for me. I made this with basmati or jasmine rice, and I always use the pre-cooked packaged one. This is more expensive than making it yourself, of course, but not only is this packaged in 250 grams, which is perfect for 200 calorie servings exactly like the meat, it also helped me tremendously because I had not to deal with cooking my own rice, and convenience was everything to me. To make this meal work, a food scale helps a lot, and I highly recommend buying a scale with the tare button so you can zero out the counter even if something is on the scale, and I will show you why this is important in a second. Next up, the seasonings. I pretty much always use a combination of salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic powder or roasted garlic powder, I found this at Whole Foods in the US, and smoked paprika. Spices stored in these small bottles are perfect in my opinion, so you can directly dash them into your food instead of these small plastic bags where spices are oftentimes stored and you have to pull them out first. Next, the in my opinion best sauce for weight loss is soy sauce. This adds so much flavor to any dish that it simply is a must in my opinion. You only need 20 to 30 grams per meal, and that's already enough to have a huge flavor boost. I can also recommend adding Korean gochujang if you want it a bit spicier. This is a red chili paste with fermented soy, and it adds another great layer of flavor. However, this is not a must, but I love soy sauce though. Finally, the only thing that I prepped, and that was some vegetables. I love a combination of an onion and green cabbage for this meal. Just simply chop it up, and not only does this taste quite good, but the main reason I had this is that this massive amount of food has only 70 calories, which is crazy low. Please add more vegetables to your diet, they are so important and can also taste quite good. Now to cook, I bought myself a large 28cm or 11-inch non-stick pan. The bigger the better here because you can fit more food in one pan. I also placed the scale beside my pan, and you will see why in a second. So add a teaspoon of 4 grams of oil to the pan on medium heat, add the vegetables with a pinch of salt, and now saute them for around 45 minutes, stirring them occasionally. You will see that they slowly not only become smaller but also caramelize and get brown spots. This adds a lot of flavor to the meal, and after 4 minutes push the vegetables to the side, and this is where the big pan comes in handy. Add another 2 grams of oil and now place the box with the meat on your scale. You can now simply pull out 200 grams of meat and add it directly to the pan. No slicing of meat, no extra dishes to clean, just add the meat and now simply store the rest in the fridge for tomorrow. Spread out the meat so as much chicken as possible comes in contact with the pan for maximum browning, and season it with a small pinch of salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and a couple of dashes of garlic powder and cayenne pepper. Let the chicken sit there for 1 minute, and as soon as it has some browning, flip all of the meat and then take the rice back, place it on the scale and press the 0 button. You can now already add the rice on top of the meat so the steam can start softening the rice, and you do this until the scale shows you minus 125 grams, which is half the bag, and then you can put the rest into the fridge. After 1 more minute, you can add the soy sauce. I added 20 grams and give everything a good stir so the seasonings combines with all of the food. This meal comes together in what? 10 minutes? Maybe 12? I absolutely love making this, and I do it to this day. The entire pan comes in at 550 calories with 53 grams of protein. I made a cookbook that helped me go from this to this without even thinking about being on a diet. I'm sure it can do the same for you. It has over 220 recipes at this point, which are constantly updated, and once you've purchased it, you get every update for free. The link is in the description, as well as my extra virgin olive oil that I made myself in Greece. The link is down below too.